if we subject it to the discipline of the market forces, I think, anyway, I'm not supposed to answer your question.
Yeah.
Do you have further questions, sir?
What is the development as far as the LMP, LPP, and the League of City Mayors? Did you start coordinating with each other na? Para we can also ask the help of Director Guillen para we can fast track that.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, if I may respond. During the time of the meeting, the representative of the League of Province was present, and we started our coordination since then. We just want to inform the Chair as well that we have printed both the programs of Land Bank and DBP right now. Yun pong agrisenso ng Land Bank at saka po yung agri-puhunan pantawid ng DBP, which will be submitting to the floor, to the Secretariat for consideration of the members. Medyo lengthy po kasi mahaba po siya. So we'll be submitting that, and we agree that these programs are bank-based programs, nakabase po sa programa ng bangko. But the way that this should be developed further is to really institutionalize yung sinasabi nating institutional development officer, na key po yun sa tingin namin. And yun po ang tutok namin ngayon. On a ad hoc capacity, the department has initiated the creation of a unit to somehow mimic this cooperative development officers that we have before, para po dun sa clustering, and then of course, capacity building po ng mga kooperatiba. Because sad to say, we don't have them right now. And even pagdating po dun sa development ng kooperatiba, ito po ay mandato ng Cooperative Development Authority. But we are now doing coordination with them, although hindi pa po ito laganap.
In that case, Mr. Chair, we can ask the help of Director Guillen and of course the CDA, Cooperative Development Authority, kasi kailangan din yung concerted efforts ng players as far as rice and high-value crop is concerned. So, Director Guillen, are we willing to, or are you willing to help the DA as well as the CDA? I-request na lang natin yung CDA to help in the formulation of this policy, para we can call up Land Bank as well as DBP to fast track this. Kasi pag walang credit facilities, useless pa rin ang pinag-usapan natin. Kasi even to start in the day one of the rice production, kailangan na ng pera. So, yeah.
Sir, Mr. Chair, actually tama po kayo, Congressman Palmay. Actually yung capitalization ng co-op angki dyan. Kaya nung binuo ko po yung co-op namin, ako po yung mayor, ang una ko pong in-access, sabi ko yung wala tayong kapital eh. Hindi ko naman basta pwedeng bigyan ng kapital yung co-op. Ang una ko pong in-access dyan, nilakad ko po yung sa AGFP. Yung, alam ko may Agricultural Guarantee Fund pool eh. Talagang nangungulit po ako doon sa Land Bank na i-access namin ng AGFP. But to no avail. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit hindi ko ma-access. So, ang sumunod ko po na option is that, okay, kung ayaw niyong pautangan yung aking cooperative, pwede ko ba na magamit yung aking 20% sa LGU as guarantee ng pautang? Kasi at least kung magamit ko yung 20% ko as guarantee, hindi pa rin kami magpapalabas ng pera. At malakas po ang loob ko, sir, na magpautang sa ating mga cooperative na ang members, ang IAs, kasi alam ko na ang repayment niyan ay 99.9%, kasi po, kapag ang nag-guarantee ay IA, sila po ang may rights doon sa water rights eh. Hindi pwedeng hindi magbayad yung member. Kasi, in fact, yung IA mismo, may pera na siya para bayaran yung utang. Ang kilamang dyan, paano mo mapautangan yung co-op? So, kailangan mong i-involve talaga ang LGU. Itap mo lang yung 20% ng LGU as guarantee. Payagan lamang natin. Solve ang problema natin. Kasi masama pong magpautang ang gobyerno, ang isip ng tao, dole out. Pero kung bangko, magbabayad. So, ang sistema dapat dyan, bangko, cooperative, para ang sinisigil ni bangko yung co-op, kukaunti yung si co-op, ang sinisigil niya si IA. Si IA ang maningil sa individual farmer. Pag ganun po, ay takbo negosyo tayo, napakadali po sana yon. Pero napakahirap kausap ang land bank, eh. Hindi ko po na-access ang land bank, eh. So hindi ko maintindihan kung gusto ba talagang magpautang o hindi. May AGFP tayo. Hindi ko lang alam kung ano nangyari sa AGFP. Yung mayor, gusto rin tumulong dyan. Wala ka pang capitalization kung yung 20% ang i-access mo. Underuse yung 20% ng LGUs, eh. Kukonti ang LGU na may utang. Eh, dito mo pa utangan ngayon. Di ba? So,
Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir,
since
last
we're-
question.
Yeah, last question. Since we are on a Christmas break, siguro may just request this committee na i-request yung Land Bank, DBP, isali natin sa, ano bang tawag natin dyan, to be headed by the Department of Agriculture. Kung hindi sila pwede mag-request, then direct them para to compel them. Kasi yung sabi ni Admin Guillen, mahirap ang kausapin yung Land Bank, eh.
Comsec, you're instructed to invite DBP, Land Bank, and the BSP, the regulatory arm, with respect to compliance to the new law, the AFRD.
Secretariat will comply, Chair.
Thank you. Now may call on Congressman Cruz. Well, we have a lot of farmers, of course.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. I share the sentiment of Congressman Wilter Palma. Pareho din ako kasi mayor din ako dati for 18 years. So, doon sa amin, ang ginawa ko, yung mga nag-consolidate ako ng 100 hektarya, binigyan ko ng lahat ng inputs kasi nga parating pinoproblema, inuutang, tapos halos 5-6 ang interest. So, binigyan ko lahat ng inputs. Ang nagiging problema nito, nung ani na, ayaw magbayad kasi galing nga sa gobyerno. So, I think ang kailangan natin dito is basically discipline. Kailangan talaga, ang Pilipino binabantayan. Merong nagbabaston. So, napaganda, very laudable to, kasi matagal ko na ho itong advocacy. Dahil totoo, yung land reform, yun ho nakasira actually. Hindi ko alam kung nakatulong ito sa ating magsasaka. Pero nahati ang lupa natin dito, mga 1 hectare to 2 hectares. So we lost the economies of scale. Yun ang problema. Now with the cooperative that we have, tapos meron pa tayong concept ng contract farming, probably this will solve lahat ng problema natin dito sa ating sa agrikultura. Kasi problema natin, parating minamention yung cooperative, yung successes ng Korea, ng Vietnam, ng Thailand, basically cooperative ito. Production cost nila is about ranging from 8 to 9 pesos per kilo, whereas sa atin, we're ranging from almost 14 to 16 pesos per kilo ng palay. Kaya kailangan ibenta natin yung palay natin ng 20 to 25. Pag binenta natin ng 25 yan, sigurado, 50 pesos talaga yung ating bigas. So ang kailangan is to lower the cost of production. Itong RTL natin, ito napakagandang ginawa natin. Ang mahalaga lamang dito, yung farm mechanization, irrigation, which is yung project ninyo, and of course, yung better seeds. At saka marami pang inputs, kasama na yung training. Pero ang mahalaga, mabuo muna yung kooperatiba. So tama si Kong Wilter, ang kailangan ma-involve dito yung LGU. Kasi kailangan, yung kooperatiba, sa totoo lang, kailangan din binabantayan. At ang magbabantay dito yung LGU. But ang mahalaga rito yung roadmap natin for the entire country. By region siguro, identify na natin. Ano ba yung irrigation na 1.2 million yung ating project? Saan region ito? Para naka-involve lahat ng LGU. At yung regional director nyo, dapat naka-target base tayo eh. Halimbawa, ito ba yung target na sa irrigation? Ito yung target sa mechanization. Kasi nakakatuwa yung solar nyo, pero marami nagre-reklamo. Hindi raw nabigay doon sa right person. Kasi marami kaming naririnig na problemang ganon. So apparently, hindi tayo talaga organized. So mas mahalaga, organize natin ito by region, target base natin ito